Hi, welcome to Hikate's Crossing as we continue looking at the Arthurian Tarot with the Hallowquest. Okay, I thought there was a bit of light today, but it doesn't feel like there is, so let's see if I can do this. Just a little bit, just a bit of a read. Okay, so what was I going to say was, this morning I've had my meditation, I've had some breath work, and I've had my smoothie, my double shots, but I've also had my rude coffee. So I'm enjoying that there. So let me put that back there. Right. So let's have a look at this here. We are up to lesson 4. Okay, I'm not going to go, remember I'm not doing the whole book, I'm not sharing with you everything, but I thought this was quite interesting here. The Flowering of Logres, which is card number 21. Right, card number 21. The Flowering of Logres. The land of Logres speaks. I am the promise of the land that will be restored. Behold, the waters run once more. The waters run once more. Each bough is in bud or blossom. The sacred grain is ripening. You who dance out the seed time of your soul's journey upon my broad meadows, I bid you find the rainbow's end and your true treasury. Okay, wasteland and the coming of the hollows. In every age, things fall apart. The centre cannot hold. W.B. Yeats. In answer to war, loss, and cultural fragmentation, many go on a quest, putting themselves at the service of the Grail. The Grail does not only appear in medieval and Celtic stories, it is an ongoing cycle. Although there are many versions of the Grail story, this recurrent pattern enables us to see the current stream of events and discover the Grail barriers for this age. And I'm not going to go into a whole lot, I'm not going to read everything here, but we're talking about restoring the likeness. Okay, the Flowering of Logres card depicts the restoration of all things to their essential perfection. But there may lurk the uneasy suspicion in your mind that life isn't like that. We cannot keep perfection safe and inviolate. You are, of course, quite right. We may indeed find what we have lost, achieve our quest, and realize fulfillment for a little time only. The hard-won knowledge which we arduously acquired deserts us. The Grail vision is erased from our hearts. What does this mean, and what can we do about it? The wise understand that the seeming loss of realizations and empowerments is a regular feature of life. It may occur when you discover that what once you gave you happiness and fulfillment suddenly seems as empty as a beach seashell. Be aware that you will pick up the signal of your connections again. The renewal of our souls often requires a changing of the guard, where some cherished ideas depart and some new ones arrive. One of the initiatic sayings of the ancient classic world was, I have flown out of the weary wheel, meaning that the initiate was no longer subject to the cyclicity and mutability of life. Most of us do not attain this mystical awareness, except in brief flashes of comprehension, when we see into the heart of things and know ourselves to be part of them. Most of us walk the path with alternate bouts of carefree abandon and anxious concentration. The card bids us find a more balanced way of living. If we look upon life as a spiral, rather than as a fixed, unchanging wheel, we may get on much better. With every turn of the spiral, we acquire a new perspective. Each year the months spin around, but we are different people to those we were last winter. Successive cycles show us the gifts of the spiral, which move us through the cycles of the seasons, and to which we will react differently every year. This is why keeping a journal, daybook, or meditation diary record is so good, for we can look back over the years and realize what we have forgotten. The perfection which is sought in this card is the restoration of the holy likeness, a rediscovery of the intrinsic sacred essence of all that is. This is not something we can achieve alone and unaided, but if we take the rainbow path in perfect love and trust, the grace of the divine spirit, by whatever name we call it, will lead us to the end of our quest. Worlds may fall. Wars may overwhelm us. Loved ones may die. But this experience of the restoration of the Hallows can never be taken from us. The vision sustains and strengthens each human heart. The quest is not for the faint-hearted, nor is it a selfish quest on which we find our salvation and ignore the plight of others. The quest by the Hollows is a rigorous path to restore what is lost, whatever the personal cost, in every generation. And regardless of their gifts or inadequacies, new seekers arise who know they have to follow that path. You stand now at the very beginning of your quest. In parts 2 to 5, you will find you will be trying to achieve the flowering of Logres, the restoration to wholeness of yourself, your own land, and of the earth. The Wheel of the cycle, the world card. Sorry, I'm losing the plot today. The world card. Okay, card 21, the world. Okay, this is the flowering of Logres. Okay, so in practice, make a list of things you would like to achieve tomorrow, next week, month, a year, in 2 and 3 years' time. Look at ideals and hopes you have long cherished. Are you still as resolved to fulfill or actualize them as once were? Have your ideals become stale and without motion? If you still cherish them, how are you actually going to fulfill them? Now it's time to do the Mabon Gates spread for a cherished project of yours which is not coming to fruition. Record it in your diary. Okay, so let's do the Mabon spread. So this is what we're going to do today. Okay, so let me just grab that here. Now we're focusing on the flowering of Logres. So that's what we've sort of focused on here. I'm going to keep that. So, oops. So the first one is, what would you like to achieve? Now, I'm not going to lay it out exactly here. Okay, but you can if you've got the space. I just may not have the space to do it like on the video, so let's have a look here. First card is, what would you like to achieve? First card, the Green Knight. What would I like to achieve? To break free from restraints, get rid of removed, as we're looking at the Green Knight, which is card 15, the Devil. So you want to break free from addictions, bad habits, repeated patterns, that sort of thing, making sure that, yeah, we just break free from old habits. Okay, so number 2 is, what is blocking you from achieving this? Spear 6. Battles and strifes. The beliefs of victory. It's interesting. Perfection. It's interesting. How you unconsciously block yourself for card number 3. How you unconsciously block yourself. King's Sword. With thoughts, analysing. It's interesting. Okay, what's next? What have I already achieved? What have you already achieved? So what have I already achieved? Spear 10. Now, Spear 10 is about burdens. So maybe I've already achieved things that weigh heavily on my mind, that weigh heavily on me energetically. It's interesting. Okay, how have you helped yourself? Card number 6. How have you helped yourself? Spear 5. With conflicts. Dealing with any conflicts and things that have been going on. Okay, dealing with the conflicts, I think, is more about that, because it says, how have you helped yourself? Dealing with conflicts. So what helped, so what have I already achieved with card number 4? And that was Spear 10, so the burdens and the weight. So I feel like I've actually been dealing with some, so I've actually achieved just sort of something that weighs heavily on me. It's interesting. So what actually helped me achieve, or maybe releasing what was weighing heavily on me? Releasing what was weighing heavily on me. Now just some cards flew out here. So what weighed heavily on me? And I released that by dealing with the conflicts and things that went on. So what was it? Okay, interesting. So I think it's about the ill-dignified card, you know, or like the reversed of the cards in a way. Okay, in this one. Okay, card number 4, 5, 6. 6. How have you helped yourself? How did I help myself? Stone 8. Finishing tasks. Doing one thing at a time, not rushing through, just doing one task at a time with Stone 8. Interesting. 7. Okay, interesting. 7 is the way your idea is received by others. Stone King is opportunities. Interesting. As opportunities. Who will benefit from your idea? Oh, that flew out. Was Sword 10. Anybody who wants things to be final, things who want to end things, who want looking for new possibilities, new ideas, new plans. Okay, number 9. How can you reevaluate your idea? With the moon, look at what I'm afraid of. Ooh, looking at the new cycles. Unconsciously, maybe. Next step. Grail 2. Look at the connections. Okay, and the key that will unlock the door leading to achievement. Oh, it's good. I was able to lay out the cards, which was quite good. So you can actually see it. I wasn't sure whether I was able to, but I can. Okay, I know it's not perfect with doing it like this, but 11. The key that will unlock the door leading to achievement. It's interesting because I actually got 2 cards for this one here. For some reason I've got to do it together. So it's about the travel. Interesting. It's about, I feel it's very much about the spiritual travel. It's about the spiritual journey here with Pridwin, which is like the chariot, and the star. To me, that's very much about the spiritual journey. Wow. So put that together. So that was the key that will unlock the door leading to achievement. All comes from my own spiritual journey. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, so what an interesting combination of cards as I look at this. So, card number 1 was, what would you like to achieve? What is blocking you from achieving this? And how you unconsciously block yourself. What you've already achieved, what helped you achieve it, and how you have helped yourself. The way your idea is received by others. Who will benefit from your idea? How can you reevaluate your idea? The next step, and the key that will unlock the door leading to achievement. Ooh, that was very, very interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to leave that out and have a little bit of a write that down, take a little bit of a key to that. I think I need to journal that spread on my blog, so I will do that next. Okay, so that's it from me for today. I will have a look and see. There is more on this, But I'm not going to do any more today. I think that's more than enough to start with. I think I need to really reflect on this spread before I continue. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care, and blessed be.